to Q95's Lunchtime News Update for today, Wednesday, December 7th, 2016, brought to you through the kind compliments of Fresh Vitamins.
At Fresh Vitamins, we've got everything you need for health and well-being. We carry a wide range of all-natural sports nutrition and health supplements, plus gluten-free and organic foods, all from quality brands, including Solaray, Cal, Bob's Red Mill, Nature's Way, Source Naturals, and Designer Way. Fresh Vitamins has 2 convenient locations. We're at number 7, Great George Street, Roseau, and we're in Portsmouth, inside IGA Whitchurch Supermarket. Join our discount club and save up to 20% every day on your purchases. Like us on Facebook to stay informed about our products and specials. Come into Fresh Vitamins today and get healthy.
Welcome back. In local news, the question of Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerritt's citizenship has once again come under scrutiny after the answer to the question of his dual citizenship has changed. In 2012, Senior Counsel Anthony Astephan adamantly refuted claims of the Prime Minister's ownership of a French passport. However, 4 years later in 2016, Astephan seems to have changed his tune, admitting that the Prime Minister does in fact own a French passport. As a result, opposition leader Lennox Linton is of the view that the Prime Minister did in fact contest the 2009 general elections under a false declaration. In other news, Venezuela's opposition walked away from a meeting with the government on Tuesday, endangering ongoing talks aimed at defusing the country's political crisis. Opposition spokesman Jesus Torrealba said that the coalition opted not to attend the Tuesday sit-down because the government has not made any concessions more than a month into the mediation effort. The Vatican-sponsored dialogue is aimed at steering the country away from violence, as a majority of voters want socialist President Nicolas Maduro out, and the government refuses to allow a recall referendum to proceed. The opposition has demanded that the government release political prisoners and allow a vote. Opposition leaders have made concessions, including suspending planned street protests, ending a symbolic impeachment effort in Congress, and giving up the effort to seat 3 contested lawmakers. And the Syrian rebels have left the last areas they held in Aleppo's old city, while calling for a 5-day truce to allow the evacuation of civilians. Activist monitoring group, the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, said the pullback in Syria's second city came after days of heavy fighting. State media confirmed the military had taken over the whole of the old city. Government forces now control about 75% of eastern Aleppo, held by rebels for the past 4 years. The rebels, who had been left with just a spit of land northeast of the citadel after recent government advances, abandoned it by Wednesday morning, retreating to territory they still hold further south. And this concludes your Lunchtime News Update, brought to you compliments Fresh Vitamins. I'm Linda Martin. To join us again at 4 for the Prime Evening News Update, good afternoon.
At Fresh Vitamins, we've got everything you need for health and well-being. We carry a wide range of all-natural sports nutrition and health supplements, plus gluten-free and organic foods, all from quality brands, including Solaray, Cal, Bob's Red Mill, Nature's Way, Source Naturals, and Designer Way. Fresh Vitamins has 2 convenient locations. We're at number 7, Great George Street, Roseau, and we're in Portsmouth, inside IGA Whitchurch Supermarket. Join our discount club and save up to 20% every day on your purchases. Like us on Facebook to stay informed about our products and specials. Come into Fresh Vitamins today and get healthy.
Hey, my name is Mr. Vegas.
Tis the season for giving at Save a Lot. Spend $100 or more and get a chance to win over $10,000 in prizes. Food hampers, gift certificates, toaster oven, washing machine, and $1,500 in cash. Shop at your one-stop shop for all your household and grocery items this Christmas. Celebrate the most wonderful time of the year with Save a Lot and with awesome prizes. Like us on Facebook. Season's greetings, Dominica.
All right, Dominica, we are here and we are at Save a Lot. I told you, of course, a few minutes ago that the next time you hear my voice, I'll be live at Save a Lot, and we are at the supermarket. We will include, of course, everything else upstairs. But for today, we are at the Save a Lot supermarket. Let's say good afternoon to Rosemary. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to you, Mark. It's a beautiful day in the nature island of Dominica, and it's also a beautiful day at Save-A-Lot. Let me just take this opportunity to say good afternoon to all our listeners in Dominica, all our listeners in the region, worldwide. We know you are tuned in. Let me just shout out Eric Alexander in Boston. I know you are tuned in, constant listener, right, to Q95 Radio. Always a pleasure to let you know what's happening at your favorite store. You know, Save-A-Lot is the favorite store and the supermarket on islands, and we are ideally located right next to the bridge which takes you out of Roseau, right next to your favorite market, and next to KFC. Yeah? You know KFC is always open, right, to feed you. So while you are shopping at Save-A-Lot, you can always place your order. Well, Matt, you know, it's the Christmas season, and, you know, Save-A-Lot is giving, as usual, big patron stuff back to the customers this Christmas season. And so far, we gave away the toaster oven. And today, we will be giving a big patron grocery, you know, hamper. So guess what? If your name is in the barrel already, you purchase upstairs or you purchase in the supermarket, you better stay tuned in, because we might just be calling your name for that huge grocery hamper. We also will be giving you a fully top-load automatic washing machine, $1,000 largest in the first week in January. You know what it is when you spend for the Christmas season? You need that money to put back in your pocket. And what a better way to get it than when you shop at your favorite store and the supermarket, Save-A-Lot. But you want to know some of the things that you can purchase. You simply have to spend $100, write your name, telephone number at the back of the receipt, and that qualifies you to win. But, Matt, you know, we have something special in the store upstairs today. Every customer who purchases from now till the afternoon up to 6 o'clock, from 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock, you walking into that store and you make a purchase. Once you spend $50 and upward, you get the opportunity to dip, and you can win up to 20% discount off your purchase. What do you think, Matt?
20%?
Up to 20% off your purchase today.
And that's from what time?
From 1 to 6.
1 to 6, if you walk upstairs,
you spend $50.
You get 20% off your purchase.
No, you get a chance to dip.
Oh, I really wanted you to clarify.
Dip and win up to 20% discounts off your purchase in the store upstairs, not the supermarket. The store upstairs, the supermarket. But you have to spend $50 and up to qualify for this dip and win discounts.
And I just want to remind you that if you come down, let's just say about 125, we'll be making that dip for somebody to win.
Definitely somebody's going to be winning that huge grocery hamper today. But, Matt, let's just tell them some of the things that they can get. You know, you can get all your curtains upstairs, the largest selection in terms of quality, in terms of shade, in terms of coordinating. If you want to get sheer, you want to get blackouts, you want to get printed, no matter what the curtain, you can get that. We also have the largest selection in Fifth Batman.
I want to talk to this guy.
The meat man.
The meat guy. He's holding a ham in his hand.
Oh.
My brother, are the hams now available?
Yes, we have fresh stock of hams available and turkey. You will get your butterball and a regular turkey at a very discount price.
Yes.
And you have no place to go else to Save-A-Lot. As Rosemary say that we have goods that everybody wants to come here. It's a one-stop shop. So you don't have to think of going nowhere else.
Rosemary, I thought it was too early for ham.
Oh no, it's Matt. We are well stocked. Remember, Christmas parties on, you know, my brother. So we have to have the ham and the turkey just in time for all the Christmas dinners.
So what size of hams do you have? All types of sizes?
Well, we carry a large number of sizes.
Yes.
We could get a ham maybe around 10 to 12 pounds or even 14 pounds if you wish to. We could get a turkey also 12 to 14 pounds and 16, 17 pounds. So it's all up to you and your pocket. Just come down to Save-A-Lot, and you can't go wrong.
So if I want a 10 pound, I say, you know what, I really want a 10 pound, I cannot afford a 14 and 15 pound. So you just ask for it.
Yes, I definitely will be able to help you to get a 10 pound ham.
Yeah, that's the meat guy, Rosemary.
That's the meat guy, and I must say he does a wonderful job. No matter what no matter how you want your meat to be sliced, you can get that done.
So you just make the request.
You just make the request, and he's always available, and to ensure that
I see you holding a ham. That's for you?
Well, it's just for a customer. She wants to separate it free up to give each of a family a slice. So I'm going to call it free ham, free pieces for her, that she can share to give each of a family a piece of ham. So they can
that's wonderful.
Well, that's why I tell you at Save-A-Lot we give excellent customer service. No matter what you want from us, we ensure that we get it done for you. So if you have a family and you know they really can't afford, you could buy the 14-pound ham and you could share it in free.
Wow, wonderful. So if I want to slice very small, can I get that too?
We can slice it on a saw. It wouldn't be thin slice, but we can slice it whereas you can fry it.
Oh.
It's because of the bone in it. We don't have a slice to carry it thin.
Right.
But on the saw, you could carry it, slice it thin enough that you could fry it and just have your portion for your breakfast every day.
You guys are, you just have everything going here.
Well, Matt, as you know, we are well equipped, and Matt, we are just making our way right next to the fresh meat, and as you can see, we have the largest selection of ham and turkey, our favorite leg quarters at $18.25. You just can't go wrong when you shop. But looking at how the meat itself is displayed and the refrigerator, you know that everything that we sell in terms of meat, in terms of produce itself, you know that it is fresh. And thinking about the customer's health, you must give everything at a certain temperature. And this is what you get at Save-A-Lot. But Matt,
because you're telling me that these leg quarters are still at the same deal?
It's same at the same price, Matt, of $18.25. And as you can see, there's no blood running through the bag. It's always fresh. And as soon as you pull it up, it's empty. It's because of the customers have placed the confidence in us with the price, but not only the price, it's the taste, it's the quality, and it is also the freshness of the leg quarters. That matters a lot.
Only $18.
You can't go wrong. And we also have the largest selection, Martin, in our turkey drumsticks, in our turkey wings. And if you want smoked turkey, actually I have been buying a lot of these turkey drumsticks that smoke. It is at the right price. And trust me, going down with Baba Hule. You know that yam? Soft yam?
Oh, I love Baba Hule. My favorite time of year.
Well, I think you should get some turkey.
Just for the yam.
Just for the yam and that smoked turkey going down good.
Good combination.
Yes, a good combination.
I'm going to try it, Rosemary.
And we always have the carrots and the cabbage to put in that broth. But Matt, also just to let our customers know that if you're listening to me and you are diabetic or probably you can't eat ice cream, just to let you know that you can get that favorite ice cream at Save-A-Lot. Okay, we have Lactate and we have ice cream for you that's just natural from Waitrose. So you're talking about everybody in Dominica can eat ice cream. It is lactose free and it is easy to digest. So you do not have a problem. And if you want to get your favorite cherry vanilla or just to get your favorite mint cookie or to get your fudge brownie, they're all available at Save-A-Lot. And for those of you who like to have, right now you're looking at your weight because, it's all about healthy living at Save-A-Lot. We want you to know that you can get your antioxidant fruit. You can just blend that. I know Matt likes to have his smoothie. You can get your whole strawberries. You can also get your blackberries. It's all available at Save-A-Lot at the right price. Matt, I'm certainly sure you will be picking up some of these bags before you get back to the studio.
Definitely. I didn't know you had those available.
Well, we sold everything. That's why I took you right to the spot. So you have to actually purchase that for your
So you have your
smoothie.
strawberries, your blueberries, your blackberries, your peaches, everything's available.
Everything that you need. And it is antioxidant fruit blend. You must put that in that. So Matt, also just to let our customers know that if you want to get your celery and all your other vegetables, local vegetables, your plantain, you can also get that at Save-A-Lot. But we just want our customers to know that where we are ideally located right next to the Roseau Bridge, the bridge that takes you out of Roseau, the market, right next to KFC. You do not have to carry boxes on your head. You do not have to strain your shoulders. Our trolleys actually put your load in the bus for you. It's as easy as 1 to 3. But just to remind you that today if you shop in the store upstairs from 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock, you can win instant discount when you make a purchase of $50 deep and win instant discount on your purchases, up to 20% discount, and you still have a chance to win the grocery hamper, the huge electric washing machine, and the $1,000 larger chest in your pocket. Every Wednesday we will be announcing a winner. So if you did not win today, or you did not win last week, you have a chance. You win today, your name goes back in the barrel. You still have a chance to win the washing machine and the $1,500. How do you qualify? Simply write your name, your telephone number at the back of the receipt, and you're definitely in it. You got to be in it to win it. Matt, I'm going to go back upstairs because I know there are many persons who want to purchase the curtains, they want to purchase their bath mats today, and they want to purchase their children's toys. Today is a good day to purchase all the toys.
He says that he wants something for his child. What would you advise him?
Well, he's a faithful customer of Save-A-Lot from the day Save-A-Lot open. You know, it does, and we always appreciate him shopping at Save-A-Lot. He knows that he has to buy 3 toys.
Ask him why he keeps coming back.
Let him tell us, right?
Why you keep coming back?
They were cheap, but they're cheaper now.
You heard from the customer, he said, we had the best prices, but it has gotten even better.
Yes.
So when you hear it from the customer's mouth, you know that what we are talking about is reality, because we believe in telling you the truth, because the truth shall set us all free. So you're listening to me. You need to get the toys for the children. Every child has to take a toy to school. So now is your favorite time to come to shop today. Deep and win instant discount in the store upstairs. Also to let you know the largest selection in toys and lead-free toys. Remember, when you're thinking about the health of your children, all your toys must be BPA-free, lead-free, so you know that the children can play. You don't have to worry about the toy. Also, you know we sell the strongest toy. So thinking about toys, it's at Save-A-Lot. And while we are here, we want you to know if you need a garbage bin that flips open, you do not have to uncover. Just put your garbage in there. Garbage bin on sale, $30 and $45. You have been longing to get one. You were not able to get one because of our financial restraint. Well, I tell you, that's over, because Save-A-Lot have the best garbage bin for you at a discount price. So you have to come today. Also, we have the largest selection in plastic containers. So if you want to get a storage container or you want to get a crate to put the children's toys, we have this available for you. But Matt, you know, we want to still tell them about how they can qualify to win. Simply spend...
Let's do that before we go upstairs for a few minutes.
Definitely, Matt, we're going to tell you, you simply spend $100 in the supermarket or in the store upstairs, and that definitely qualifies you. Matt will be doing the draw soon, right?
Yeah.
But just to say to you customers that you can now get your favorite blender, $100 for your blender. I'm giving you the price, you know, because when you come and tell me where is the blender and you do not come, and it's all over, you can't blame me. Remember, I'm giving you the price, so you know that price is just definitely won't be on the shelf for long. Also, we have the best prices on your fans, only $80 for your 18-inch fan. Now you want to get a barbecue grill, a patent grill on sale, it's only $80. It's Christmas, you want to roast meat. Nothing smells better than when you just kill a pig and you put the tail to roast.
Oh, that's right. You have the perfect combination there.
And you just put that on that. You good to go, right?
Good to go.
Okay, so you need to get the barbecue grill. It's Christmas time, $80. And you must be wondering what is the size. You have to come and see for yourself, because it's just limited stock.
So do you think you'll have time to go upstairs and come back down? Because we have a few minutes to raffle this big present that is afternoon.
Matt, we will be doing the raffle. We do not have to go upstairs. I know everything that's upstairs. We are just talking from the...
I just think you do.
Yes, Matt. So before we do the raffle, we want to tell them that they can get the largest selection of decoration, Christmas decoration, your beautiful Christmas lights, plug in 220 straight. We have 100 and we have 50s. And let me tell you, the price is just too low to mention, and everybody's just picking up by twos. That tells you about the quality and the price. Also, your Christmas tree is only $45. Matt, everybody needs to have a tree in Dominica at that price.
Somebody said they heard us last week and they had to run down. And I went to that person's home and they said, you see, Matt, it's because of you and Rosemary and Save-A-Lot and Fine Food. You see this guy?
Okay, this guy I told you upstairs. Okay, remember to dip and win. You have to go to the store upstairs and not the supermarket. So you disqualify. You have to come upstairs. It is so good to have fun for customers, and this is the kind of relationship match that we have with our customers, that they have placed the confidence in us. They know that they can talk to us at any time without a problem.
Am I seeing fans on the other side that you can bake your ham and your favorite?
Definitely, Matt. And if you notice, notice that the pans are right next to the ham and the turkey. So all it's saying is when you pick me up in the refrigerator, my pan is right there waiting me. Foil pans, and you can see that it's marked roaster. So, and you can see that big turkeys in there already, or that big chicken. So you don't have a problem to identify the one that you need to bake the ham or to bake your favorite turkey. We also have the pizza pan, and lots more. But if you want to have your enamel pans, and the pans are gonna last you forever, you can also get that in the store upstairs. Remember, it's Christmas time, and some of the turkeys, they are so heavy, and they can't even go in a foil pan. You need to get the real pan, and the real pan comes with a roasting rack.
And you have a roaster upstairs?
Yes, and it comes with the rack. Because, when you put that on the rack, nothing is going to stick, eh?
Nothing.
That is the best baking you're going to get, huh?
You don't need a whole oven that you have to bend down.
You don't need that. And remember, we have the toaster oven for you, limited stock right now. You are listening to me. You need to get your favorite microwave, your stainless steel microwave. If you want a microwave or a toaster oven, now is the time, because you can dip and win up to 50% discount. So you're listening to me. Make your way to Save-A-Lot. You just have to be at Save-A-Lot today. And the store upstairs, as I said to you, it is well stocked. For the ladies who love their HIB, you love your braids, you love your wigs, you love your instant. What a better time to stock up on your HIB.
All types of styles, all types of styles. The locks, braid. What's the new one you got?
I got the berry.
The berry. That's it. That was the cell phone.
But Matt, one thing though, I won't give you one, eh?
You won't.
Oh no, the day you put that, you and I will done.
Rosemary, I'm gonna bet with you. By this time next year, they're gonna have some braid for the men.
Well, Matt, men already put in weave, but I do not want our men in Dominica to put weave.
Half men put weave, not full men.
Well, you know what I'm talking about, right? But you are listening to me, guys. What I want the guys to do, though, is to support the ladies.
Yes, of course. And come, let your lady look beautiful and buy her that beautiful. Is it a wig or just,
It's a weave.
A weave.
You can sew it or stick it. You can sew or
ladies asking you a question. I want to hear what you say. When you say, "Mommy, what you like to do?" She like to stick it.
Yeah, of course, I do stick the weave, because you know what? It's added beauty. When you see a woman step out with that HIV, let me tell you something. You see a total difference. All you see is a princess in front of you. And when you step out with HIV and your wedge heel, we Save-A-Lot have in stock right now the largest selection of shoes. You saw me putting the shoes out, and the ladies.
All types of colors too. All types of style.
So, Matt,
both men and women.
So what would you say to the ladies of Dominica?
Hurry on.
Just hurry on, and then we need the ladies to get into colors, to coordinate, to match their bags with the shoes.
What kind of colors do you have upstairs?
We have orange, we have pink, we have green, we have burgundy, we have tan, we have brown, we have yellow.
So should fit every occasion?
Every occasion. If you want royal blue, we have that.
You have that too?
Of course.
Orange?
Orange too.
Green.
green,
Brown.
name it.
You're white.
I have white.
Wow.
Every color of shoes that you need. And if you want to get your Michael Kors bags, we also have that for you. We want you to come to Save a Lot and just save. The moment that you spend, you're going to dip. But not, before we do that dip, let's go by the wine. You notice everybody come and turn about the wine at Save a Lot.
We have some class wines there. Dano wine. We have Low Corridor wine. We have Monte Bianco. We have Trapiche wine. We have Wild Irish Rose wine. Mapo wine. All types of wine here.
You saw all the type of wine, but look at the prices, man. That's why they're standing here.
You need some wine for Christmas.
My God, everybody in Dominica can afford to have wine on their tables for Christmas. We have the best wine as low as, I'm going to tell you, $11.
$11, Rosemary. I'm going to buy you a bottle of wine for your Christmas. So you have to make that choice out of the many varieties that you have.
Yes, ma, definitely. You're not be choosing a good one. I love wine.
A good wine, a quality wine.
A quality wine, and it's available at Save a Lot.
The Frenchman would say, what is dinner without a glass of wine?
That definitely, and we want our people to understand that every Sunday they can afford to get a bottle of wine from Save a Lot to put on their table. No more, I can't afford this, I can't afford that. At Save a Lot, we ensure that we meet the needs of the people.
Everybody can afford a bottle of wine at Save a Lot.
Definitely, man.
Talking about $13.95.
I told you 11, and I've been drinking lots of wine.
Yes, there's a bottle of wine there.
So if you
$11.
Matt, if you want white, you want red. Like me, I love the red wine,
right,
and I love wine without sugar. And we have that. So if you say, well, I have diabetes, or you know what, I cannot drink wine. You can drink wine because we have wine with no sugar at Save a Lot.
My associate at work says, Matt, I need a bottle of Carlo Rossi.
Oh yes, I love Carlo Rossi myself, Matt. But definitely, when you are purchasing my wine, I will be getting something way different from Carlo Rossi because we have all the wines you can think of at Save a Lot.
All the types of wines that you want is at Save a Lot. Coming down, hurry, we have to go do this deep here at this time.
Okay, Matt, so let's just say to our customers, if you are now spending $100, you have 2 minutes to do that. If you are in the line and you are spending $100, we want you to put your name, your telephone number, you have an email address, you can also include that and drop it in the barrel because we are about to do that drop. And one lucky person is definitely, Matt is already rolling the barrel. One lucky person is going to be winning a huge grocery hamper compliment, Save a Lot. So you are listening to me. Do not forget, you need to come to the store upstairs to make your purchase right now. Once you spend $50 or more, you qualify to win instant discounts up to 20% discount. What a day today going to be at Save a Lot. And if you're on your lunchtime, it's no problem because you can purchase your KFC right next door. You do not have a problem. You want to take the opportunity to win the discount. It's from now till 6. Now till 6 o'clock, you have the opportunity. Mommy, do you have a receipt you want to put in the barrel? Okay, well, you better do that now and put it in the drawer. So we have people from everywhere. This lady is from St. Vincent, but she's shopping at Save a Lot.
Of course. She heard about the quality store, and that's why she came to Save a Lot.
Definitely, and let us just take the opportunity to thank all the many Dominicans, from Capuchin to Paybush to Soufriere, the east, the north, the south of Dominica, who shop at Save a Lot. And if you have not been shopping at Save a Lot, you are not a Save a Lot customer. We want to take this opportunity right now to welcome you to Save a Lot. You are definitely missing out because Save a Lot have the best prices. Save a Lot, the best quality. Save a Lot has everything that you need. It's Christmas time, the largest selection of plates, cups, just name it. Your party supply is well stocked. If you want Christmas plates, Christmas napkins, forks, spoon, just name it for the Christmas dinner. it is available for you. We want you to have the best of decoration. When a person walking in that house, they must ask, where did you get your decoration from? Because Save-A-Lot have the best in decoration for you. Matt, it looks like it's time for us to dip. We are giving one person. Okay, one person says, Rosemary, do not touch that barrel before I put my ticket in there.
Somebody said that?
Yeah, and I'm waiting on that lady because she definitely wants to ensure that her name goes there. And Matthew, we must say that people are shopping because we have so many tickets in here.
So many tickets. I suspect everybody now knows that Save-A-Lot is the place if you're looking for good shopping. Quality.
Definitely, because Matt, people know that they can walk into Save-A-Lot right now and get the best in home decor, the largest selection in candles, the largest selection in perfumes, the largest selection in picture frames, home decor. You are looking to give that house a different look, a different touch. You know it is available for you at Save-A-Lot. You want to get some clock handle holders, just name that. We have it for you. You want to get the best in your kitchen curtain? I tell you, what about a tablecloth? If you have a table that's like 10 chairs, we have 108-inch tablecloth. We have a tablecloth for every size of table that you have at your home. You want to get the floor cushion to go on the settee on your living room set? We have that for you. You want to get just the pillow bags? We have that for you. You want to get the largest selection in hypoallergenic pillow? We have that. Matt, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. We have to get a customer to make that tip, Rosemary. A customer? Yes. To make that tip, that somebody's going to win a hamper compliment. Yes, compliment Save-A-Lot in the next few minutes here. And if you are at the cashier this time, and you have $100, you have, of course, spent $100, you can come quickly and put your name in that barrel. We're turning. Rosemary is looking for somebody to make that. Have you found somebody just, Rosemary?
I found a beautiful lady, a Save-A-Lot customer.
Right.
A beautiful lady, always shopping at Save-A-Lot, and she's going to choose a name.
All right. Put your hand or your arm in that basket. There you go, right?
Go right inside. Pass your hand.
Yes.
Check it, and she's checking. And she have a name right now, Matt. Matt, can you call the name?
All right. The winner of the grocery hamper is Antonia Samuel Guy of Pottersville.
Wow, that's close by, Emma. That's just walking distance.
Yes.
So it says to us that everybody in Dominica, our neighbor from Pottersville, is the winner of the huge grocery hamper.
Pottersville, 6 Elliott Rosso.
It's just 2 minutes walk, Matt, to the supermarket.
And I suspect she might be here very soon.
Well, definitely, Matt, because we're talking about a huge grocery hamper. And you know, right now, soon it's going to be the middle of the month.
Yes.
At that time, you need the groceries.
Oh, you need this for Christmas.
And definitely, what a better way to probably get your ham or your turkey in that grocery hamper. So, Antonia Samuel, if you are listening to us, you are from Pottersville, you are definitely our lucky winner for this week. And you have won yourself a huge grocery hamper. Not only you won the hamper, but you know, Save-A-Lot supermarket has the best in grocery items. The grocery items that we sell, it is of a high standard, and we ensure that you can get fresh meat, produce, anything you want in that grocery hamper.
All right, and this is where we can wrap things up until Saturday when we return here from Q95 Radio. Rosemary, again, it was a pleasure. I'm going back to the studio. Of course, a lot of people tuned in for Talk on the Block. So we'll spend another 20-25 minutes with you. But let me say, and I allow Rosemary to say bye-bye for today.
In closing, let me just say a special thank you to all of you who make Save-A-Lot Store and Supermarket your number one store on island. And to all our listeners in the region, we know that you are tuned in. We want you to remain tune into Q95 because you know that's where you get the message. And just to say to you, to remind you, when you spend $50 in your shopping upstairs the store, today you have a chance to dip and win up to 20% instant discount, and this is from 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock this afternoon. So take your lunch hour and make it a shopping hour at Save-A-Lot. Once again, we love you, Dominica.
All right, this is Matt Felty taking you back right now to Master Control Q95. Back to you.
Tis the season for giving at Save-A-Lot. Spend $100 or more and get a chance to win over $10,000 in prizes. Food hampers, gift certificates, toaster oven, washing machine, and $1,500 in cash. Shop at your one-stop shop for all your household and grocery items this Christmas. Celebrate the most wonderful time of the year with Save-A-Lot and awesome prizes. Like us on Facebook. Season's greetings, Dominica.
Hey, my name is Mr. Vegas. And I just want to take time out to tell you how great God has been to me. If God has been great to you, I want you all just enjoy this song. I climbed to the highest mountain. Looked all around, couldn't find nobody. Went down into the deepest valley. Look all around and never find nobody. I went across the deep blue sea. Couldn't find no one to compare to your grace, your love, your mercy.
Deduction Band in collaboration with Versatile Entertainment presents the official launching of ANS Sounds. Yes, Saturday 10th December. This Saturday, come on down to the West High Court in Marigat for the official launching of ANS Sounds. Doors open from 8 p.m. till, featuring Versatile DJ Spins, Danger Dane, the Virtual Band Combo, and featuring for the very first time in Marigat, two-time Kalas Monarch, Anton White Ferry Joseph, straight out of Grand Fort with love. Come on down to the West High Court. It's all about the official launching of ANS Sounds. Be there. West Marigat, Commonwealth of Dominica. You're invited. This event is powered by ANS Sounds, produced by Versatile Entertainment, and supported by Carrot Beer. Real beer is carrot. Digicel, Be Extraordinary, Alan Kell Promotions, Deduction Band, Jedi Pro Lighting Song, Versatile Entertainment, Hanichiba Clan, Ultrasonic Records, and Easy Productions. You don't want to miss it. The official launching of ANS Sounds, West Marigat, Saturday 10th December. This Saturday, be there.
Are you ready for Mass 2017? Where will the beat lead you for Carnival 2017? Buyo, Kaiso, Kada, Soka. Register with Hysteria Mass today at 21 Hanover Street.
Have to get in because this red not missing me. It's not missing me. Good news, good news.
Come fete with us and the Triple K International, powered by GX Songs and Lights. Hysteria Mass, your ultimate carnival experience. For Mass Dominic, you better register with them today. Sponsored by Flow.
There is only one furniture and appliance store in Dominica, which brings you quality at the most affordable prices.
Appliance Plus
for sofa beds.
Appliance Plus
for quality microwaves.
Appliance Plus
for refrigerators and stoves in all sizes. Check out Appliance Plus today for special Christmas discounts on selected items. Visit Appliance Plus on 43 Great George Street in Roseau. Appliance Plus for the brands you trust.
We are very confident because the case has nothing to do with dual citizenship. I keep hearing everybody saying that. The case is simply whether or not the Prime Minister had applied for and used the French passport as an adult. That's the sole issue in the case. If the case was dual citizenship because of his mother, we've lost. We would not have fought it. We would have gone straight to the by-election. This case is that everybody who was in court for the 7, 8, 9 days heard what the arguments were. And the UWP's submissions were saying that there were no denials to allegations on the platform or to Matt in the morning or to between me and you, and therefore he must have a passport. We are saying, but there's no obligation to respond to political allegations made by a political enemy in the heat of an election.
Does he have a passport?
Does who have a passport? Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerry? No, he does not.
French passport?
No, he does not.
Okay.
They can come all the lawyers they want in the world. All of them. Nobody in this country, under any law in this country, including the Constitution, who can prevent Roosevelt Skerrit from being nominated as a candidate for the Dominican Labour Party in the 2009 general elections.
The court was unanimous that there was no evidence to show that the Prime Minister had a passport or had renewed it. And they relied on the Jamaican case where it was a Jamaican fellow who became a naturalized citizen of the United States and had to apply and so on. But there were other facts too that he did to show he had some allegiance to the United States. The Grand Court of the Cayman Islands delivered a resoundingly powerful constitutional judgment a couple years ago that if born in the United States or in a foreign country and by birth you're a citizen of that state, entitled as of right to a passport and to renew the passport as of right without swearing any oath of allegiance to the state in which you were born, that could never constitute a disqualifying factor at all for the purposes of the Constitution and election. The only issue they relied on against Peter Sejan, the Prime Minister, was that they had a passport which they renewed, but they were both born in France, in Guadeloupe, and that being part of France, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, being entitled as of right to a French passport by birth and by citizenship by birth, the Grand Court of the Cayman Islands said that that could never constitute a disqualifying factor under the Constitution for the purposes of being an elected member of the House.
Good afternoon, Wayne James. You had another opportunity to listen to the full insert there. Good afternoon again.
Good afternoon to you, Matt Peltier, once again, and good afternoon to the people of Dominica, at home and overseas, who I know is tuned in to this popular program of yours. Matt, as I said this morning, I recall, and every Dominican can recall, that there was one individual who, for whatever apparent reason, I really do not know, stated that God is good and God is good all the time. But I said this morning that indeed God is good and God is good all the time. But God is good for every one of us all of the times. Not some of the times, all of the times. And I further stated that the good Lord works in mysterious ways, His wonders to perform. And Matt, this afternoon I want to start off by repeating the two oaths that we took as members of the Electoral Commission. Because the aspect of this that I'm going to deal with, I want to put it in the proper perspective. So I want to start with the first oath, the oath of allegiance of member of the Electoral Commission. It states, I, Wayne James, do swear that I will faithfully bear true allegiance to the Commonwealth of Dominica. So help me God. The second oath of office of member of the Electoral Commission. I, Wayne James, do swear that I will faithfully execute the office of member of the Electoral Commission without fear or favor, affection or ill will, and that in the execution of the functions of that office, I will honor, uphold, and preserve the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Dominica. So help me God. And as I stated, this was on the 23rd of April, 2015. Signed by His Excellency Charles Angelo Savarin. My reason for that, Matt, is I can recall that during the proceedings of this matter, as I stated, that at some point when this matter came up, when the United Workers' Party had this matter in court, I was privileged at that time to assist the team that was representing the United Workers' Party. Mr. Mendez, Mr. Later, and Stewart out of Trinidad. And in assisting them, I would have listened to the advice and the counseling that Mr. Mendez would have given to his juniors. But what was interesting, Matt, is that on the other side, the lead counsel was Anthony Astafans. But he was ably assisted by an attorney by the name of Alec Lawrence, who at that time was a sitting member of the Electoral Commission. And this is where my concern comes into play, Matt. Because I can also recall that Mr. Mendez, after he was so informed that Alec Lawrence was a member of the Electoral Commission, he pointed out to the judge at the time that here a member of the Electoral Commission was sitting, assisting in this matter. Dominicans, you have just heard the two oaths that I read. These are the very same oaths that Mr. Alec Lawrence would have taken. I am saying this afternoon, Matt, that one of the roles of the Electoral Commission is to ensure that there's free and fair elections in this country. The Electoral Commission also have to ensure that electors and candidates who present themselves for elections has met the qualifying criteria. It is in this light I want to say, knowing that Mr. Lawrence was part of the legal team representing Roosevelt Skerrit, he ought to have known what Mr. Astafans is now confessing to Dominicans 4 years down the road. And as a member of the Electoral Commission, who should be dealing free and fair and ensuring that the person, the candidates, have the qualifying criteria. Mr. Lawrence was not defending the Constitution of Dominica and his role as a member of the Electoral Commission. I want to go further to say to Dominicans that Mr. Lawrence was party to a session with the candidates of the Labour Party. And he explained to them very clearly the Jamaican case which Mr. Mendez and his team presented. And at that session, Mr. Lawrence asked whether anyone here at this time suffer from this disqualifying vice. Matt Pelty, people of Dominica. Dayton Baptist from Marigot raised his hands because at the time he had an Antiguan passport. Crispin Gregoire rose his hand because at the time he had an American passport. Peter Pepper and Roosevelt Skerrit did not raise their hands. Mr. Gregoire went further to say that he was prepared to go to the American embassy and denounce his citizenship in order that he would be qualified. It was Roosevelt Skerrit who told the gentleman that he would not have sufficient time to renounce that citizenship. But lo and behold, people of Dominica, in particularly the young people of this country, listen to me. 1 week or so after this, Roosevelt Skerrit and Peter Seger had written to the embassy in St. Lucia requesting that their citizenship be revoked. And they quoted the Jamaican case that Alec Lawrence told them about in order that they would be qualified to be candidates. Young people, listen to the seriousness of this. So here it is, a member of the Electoral Commission, Mr. Alec Lawrence, who knows his role and function. Because make no two mistakes about this, Matt. Mr. Alec Lawrence is one of Dominica scholars. And you see, like Dr. Savre, Alec Lawrence is one of those. And Matt, it is very painful for me as a member of the Electoral Commission at this time, knowing what Mr. Alec Lawrence has been involved in this matter, where the good Lord has now caused Anthony Estefans 4 years later to tell the people of Dominica the truth, that Roosevelt Skerrit was not qualified to be a candidate in that particular election. I have said to the people of Dominica at every stage that my presence as a member of the Electoral Commission is to be true to them and to fight on their behalf. And as a result of this, I'm calling on my colleagues, Mr. Hilary Shillingford, sir, wherever you are this afternoon. Mr. Gerard Burton, sir, wherever you are this afternoon. Mr. Kondwani Williams, sir, wherever you are this afternoon. And I'm not going to call on Mr. Alec Lawrence because the matter is to deal with him. I want you all, members of the Electoral Commission, my colleagues, join with me this afternoon and show Dominicans, the young people in particular of this country, that you care about their future. And call on Mr. Alec Lawrence. Join with me to call on him as a result of the revelation from Anthony Estefans that he must resign with immediate effect as a member of the Electoral Commission. I believe that the people of Dominica, on whose behalf Mr. Shillingford and myself is working, must join us also to call on Mr. Lawrence to resign as a member of the Electoral Commission. Because, Matt Peltier, I have said that I consider the Electoral Commission to be the most important commission in this country because it protects our democracy, which is elections. And based on what we are now learning from Anthony Estefans, Alec Lawrence being part of this, he can no longer sit on the Electoral Commission as a member. Matt, Dominicans, Dr. Savren said at his lecture that the powerful, the advantage that they take of the powerless is to lie to them. If we are looking for a clearer example, we have now gotten it. I call on the young people of Dominica to listen to my call. Join in this fight because I would like history to record each and every one of you on the right side and not on the wrong side. Matt Peltier, thank you very much for this opportunity, and may God continue to bless you and bless the people of Dominica. I thank you.
We don't have time for any more phone call. We'll continue in the morning. I leave you for the day. Tomorrow morning, the conversation will continue. Digi Salawa is next on the big station.
Hang on. Life is one big road with a lot of signs. every dark cloud there's a silver lining.